stabilized. Kentaro Atun.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, it's going to be Action versus Mini here on Multiverse. So right side, it's our Zerg player. It is Action. He's back for another cast. And on the left side, it is Mini, an excellent Protoss player. Should be a good match here today on Multiverse. Have I cast a game on this map? I kind of feel like I have, but it's a weird map. It's not standard by any stretch of the imagination. So, we've got our main base here. We've got a weird little tunnel leading out to your natural base. A wide wall off here. We'll see how Mini handles that against a Zerg player. And is this a two-player map? Let's see. Spawn location, spawn location. Yeah, I think it's a two-player map with a lot of places to expand here. Do we have any minerals-only expansions on this map? Nope, just a lot of Vespene gas available for whoever wants it. Zerg especially needs Vespene gas, so I don't know. And a center base with 2 Vespene geysers and 10 mineral patches. If we destroy these assimilators, then it's basically an island here, because nothing can get through. Alright, so we got this probe moving out, scouting. And by the scouting pattern, yeah, this is a two-player map. Got a hatch. Yeah, hatch first timing here from Action. And are we gonna cannon rush? We've got a forge here. And a hatch first. The drone says, "Are you gonna cannon rush? Get out of here." Brah, 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 brah. We're gonna fight. No pylons, no cannons. Bad probe. Get on out. Alright, so probe's up here to harass and scout and see what's going on. Terry the Overlord heading down to the south here. Interesting place to come, Terry. Although, is it a 4-player map? I am questioning myself here. You can spawn here, but then it's different, right? It's not mirrored. Like, if that's your path in your natural, that's way different from, like, the little wispy thing. But this very well could be a 4-player map, where you've got top, bottom, left, right, which would be weird locations. But also the fact that it was a cross-spawn scout from Mini, yeah, I'm pretty sure those are not spawn locations. But what's Terry doing? I guess he's coming in for a scout from this angle. Trying to be unexpected. Get him, Terry. Get him with the scout. That's right, Terry. You do what you gotta do, man. Scout. Oh, you stop moving. Okay, so if stopping is what you gotta do, that's also fine. Drone, I guess, checking to make sure the center's not being taken. That'd be really strange. And gutsy for Mini here. But check out the merch at falconpaladin.store. We got Terry the Overlord shirts. We got Steve the SCV shirts in. Very cool stuff. If you're watching this, I don't know, do Terran fans watch ZVPs? Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. I gotta say, oh, you know. Okay, that's a good question. If you're a Terran fan, respond to the comments saying, I'm a Terran fan, but I love ZVP. How about that? Because, like, I'm a Zerg fan, right? I main Zerg as the layer comes up here for Action. And so PvT, probably my least favorite non-mirror matchup. I'm just like, PvT. Also, PvT gets kind of samey. I'm not going to lie. Like, the number of available strategies in PvT is, like, 2. The Protoss can either go gateway units with Dragoons and Zealots and High Templar and stuff and Archons, or they can go carriers, or they can go a combination of both. So I guess that's 3 separate strategies. Ooh. And I guess on the other side, the Terrans just got to go mech. Oh, look, yes, you can open up a bio. You can open up Marines and Marauders and stuff if you kill the Protoss fast. But the longer the game goes on, the worse that is for you. We've seen that time and time again on the channel. Third base, pretty fast here from Action. I like that in response to the fast Nexus and the fast expand here from our guy, Mini. Stargate, yes, we got a Stargate. We got a lair finishing up and enough money for a Spire, although it could be a Hydra Den. Action does like opening Hydra sometimes against Protoss. Not opening Spire at all, but this one feels like a Spire to me. Oh, wait, that's not you at all. There's a Spire. Oh, it's behind the mineral line. Hello, behind the mineral line Spire. Kind of a fun place for you, but I guess it's hard for Zealots to surround and kill it there. So that's fine. Why is Terry hanging out down here? I'm confused by this, sir. Must say I am confused, but Citadel of a Dune coming in from Mini. Nothing too crazy from him there. Zealot Legs probably could also be a fast rush to DT shenanigans with the Corsairs, which has been good for a very, very long time. Ooh, +1 arrow weapons. You know what that means? It means we're going to have a lot of Corsairs. And then the Templar Archives coming in here too. This does feel like DT Corsair to me on the opening. Ooh, 4th base. Gutsy here from Action. Going top right with a 4th at 5 minutes. That's pretty fast for this matchup. But again, no real pressure coming at all from the Protoss player. Corsair's moving out, yes. But Spire is pretty close to being done. So might lose Overlord here depending on how lucky the Corsair is at Overlord hunting. Hunt. Coming scouting, right, to see what's going on first. If there's any Overlords to kill, then yes, the Corsair will absolutely destroy them. But scouting first. Okay, yes, the lair finished. Oh, there's an Overlord. Oh, 2 Overlords to kill. We'll kill this one. This one is further away from relative safety. Pack of Scourge. Well, pair of Scourge on the way, not a whole pack. How many Scourge for it to be a pack, right? Oh, and Zealot's kind of like, ooh, blocking that access route as the Zealots do show up at the 3rd base. No Sunkens here. Action. Where do we? Okay, it's going to be Lings, man. It's going to be Lings on the defense. And it's working out. Actually went pretty well, I'd say. Maybe 2 drones died there. That was an insanely good hole from Action. Holy crap, dude. What was that all about? Anyway, there's a Hydralisk Den. Really, again, not spending anything on Sunkens. Getting... the DT is here! Ah! Swipe. One-shot drone. Swipe. I am Robocop. Swipe. 2 DTs are here. Overlord speed is just now getting started. Overlord positioning matters here more than ever. Lings. Okay. They're going to try to avoid getting surrounded. Racking up the kills here. Don't get surrounded, friend. 5 kills. 1 kill. Careful. Very careful with the DTs here. I like it. Storm getting researched. It's never, ever a bad idea to get Storm against Zerg. Whatever they do, Storm's going to be good. Zerg units are squishy. Okay, well, look. Some drones have died, but still, 4 base in it. Here is Action. 33 to 41 workers. 2 base in it is our Protoss guy. I wonder if the Overlord's here to see 3rd base timing. He got there a little bit early for it, but whatevs, it's fine. What are we doing? Oh. Is he trying to block this off? Look, I'm pretty sure this assimilator dies. This gets hard-walled against anything in the game. Maybe Ghost can slip through, but there's no Ghost because there's no Terran in this game. Corsair count getting pretty hefty, gotta say. 1 kill on that Corsair, and... is that it? 1 kill among all... okay, that's a dead Overlord. 2 kills for these Corsairs. Okay. No, that's not overlapping. What can slip through there? Wow. He's going after these assimilators, too. This is so weird, man. This is weird. Why are we killing these unless it's to create an island base here? An island-based middle expansion is easier to defend than a ground one. Yeah, once again, I need to see somebody try to run through here real fast. Hydras are like, hey, stop it! I mean, I don't know that there's any plans here for Action to take the center. I mean, if he is, that'd be pretty gutsy. Hydras defending the Overlords. Good. That's beautiful positioning there. Just a handful of Hydras. That's all you need. Corsair scouting in the 4th base saying, okay, there's finally a 3rd base starting from Mini here. Man, I'm really interested in why Mini is so focused on killing assimilators in this game. I mean, neutral assimilators, not his, right? But it's very weird. 2 cannons, plus High Templar, plus Storm is done. That's 2 Storms on that High Templar. 1 and another 2 there. Golly, that's a lot. All right. DTs, Zealots don't have legs yet, which is what? Did you forget leg day? Don't skip leg day, Mini. Yeah, the Storm's going to chase him away anyway. Even if the Zealots don't have legs, that's enough to handle it. Thank you very much. Overlord. Ugh, stop moving, died. Yep, stop moving and die. Like sharks. Sharks can't stop moving or they die. This nature fact brought to you by Falcon Paladin. More DTs, man. Also shuttle. Okay, now can you get through here? Walk through here. Please try to walk through here. Okay, well, that didn't help. Not helping with our science whatsoever. This is an RJB replay, man, so check him out. YouTube.com/@RJB_TV. He does StarCraft Brood War content. Awesome dude. Love for StarCraft. A passion for StarCraft. Unmatched by many people that I know. Lurker eggs. Zealots are like, we can take them down before they hatch, boss. Give us a chance, boss. Can they do it? They absolutely cannot do it. Lurker eggs have way too much armor, sir. Oh! Did he cancel? What the heck? What was that? Did they What? Did they hatch and die? No, they don't die that fast. Not to zealots with like 0 upgrades. But they didn't kill the eggs either because the egg still had like 30 HP. But drop. Drops. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, we're going to try here. But there is storm up the wazoo. And there's Corsairs killing your overlords. And the lurkers are getting immediately stormed. And that was a pretty fail drop by Action. I like drops. You know me. You know how much I love drops. Ooh, if you kill a probe, though. Hey, you got a probe. That might be worth it, then. DT's getting dropped inside the main base. Killing the drones on gas. All right, this has been scrappy. My goodness gracious. There's lurkers causing problems in the main base of Mini. There's DT's causing problems in the main base of Action here. Where did these DT's go? They didn't die, did they? Did they get picked up? Maybe? No? Oh, free shuttle, though. Ow. Okay, that hurts. That hurts. There's another Hydra attack at the third base. This lurker is still causing problems. Has 3 total kills. I swear those DTs must have gotten sniped. I guess there wasn't really anywhere for them to go to hide, so that's fair. Reasonable stuff. This lurker is stopping all mining at this base. The main base of Mini has no mineral income because of one very dedicated lurker down here firing away. Got 2 kills. One of those kills. Well, 4 kills. Ooh, another probe died. Just absolutely shutting this down. This is crazy. Oh, that lurker tried to run. Nope. This lurker's still sitting here. Just waiting for someone to get close enough for it to kill it. Mini, you're on a 3-base economy right now, and your main base has no mineral income at all. Because why are you sending probes down here, sir? You know, the lurker is still here. How are you not dealing with this? Because there's a lurker over here, too, causing problems. My gosh, this is insane. The lurker drops. It's way more effective than I thought it was going to be. Okay, there's an obs out now. We can finally kill these stupid lurkers that have been causing economic disruptions for us all over the place. Yeah, these assimilators are fine. These ones are killed. I want to see if Lings can slip through here. Hey, Action, make a bunch of Lings and try to run them around. I got to see what's going on. Gotta see what this assimilator destruction is. 8 Mutalisks being produced. Action. Is he falling into the trap? Where are the Corsairs? The Corsair ball is still here. There's 5 of them. They've got +1 attack. They're very mean. I don't like this idea, but we've seen it work. Ooh, but maybe if some of them die. Okay. 2 Corsairs die. Hydras try to unload in here, but there's way too many Zealots and Dragoons for this to ever possibly work. Yeah, and this time the lurker stuff's not going to work because there's an obs with this army, and the overlords are getting massacred. But, key there, 2 Corsairs died. So 3 is a lot less than 5. The Mutas, can you deal with 3 Corsairs with +1 attack when you have +1 Carapace yourself? Maybe. Here we go. Action, giving it a go. Giving it the old college try. Is this gate traversable? Probably just by workers would be my guess. Dude, more lurker shenanigans. Not doing nearly as much. Oh, this is working. This is working. Dude. And then the mutas are like, you're not being microed because you're worried about the lurkers. Die. Oh, that was amazing. So, like, all these mutas took a ton of damage. I mean, not like a ton of damage, but they're all around like 3/4 HP. But then the Dragoons show up. The mutas don't feel like harassing. The Corsair count got knocked down. He's continuing to produce Corsairs here, is Mini. Let's see if that's going to be enough for him. Ooh, get a Dark Archon at 14 minutes. Let's see what that's for. We're going to get some Maelstrom here, maybe. Maybe a little feedback against those Defilers, as a hive is on the way from our Zerg player. But Yeah, top right base looking good. I mean, he's got a base in the bottom right he's just taken, and he's saturating now. Yeah, Action, one of the better macro zergs in the entire world, and just killing it in this game. Yep, there we go. Drones can slip through this gate. Is he going to expand down here? Action, gutsy fellow. Mutas. Oop, finding a probe to kill. And by that I mean taking a storm to the face and not actually killing the probe at all. What are we doing down here? Hiding? Is it bait? He's expanding here. Dude, if Action gets up to like 6 bases, it's going to be a tough go. Okay, top left expanding though for Mini. So a 4 base is going to be a lot healthier than 3 bases in this situation that is coming up here. Maelstrom on research. Love a good Maelstrom. It's one of the best sounds in all of StarCraft. A game with incredible sound design, but it's so good. More drops. Storms dealing with the Hydras pretty effectively. Mutas on the High Templar Snipe. That's what I will recommend. Yep, there we go. I will support Mutas on a High Templar Snipe mission, but other than that, I don't know. I don't know if I like them in this matchup all that much. Dragoons hit them pretty hard. Archons hit them really hard. Corsairs are very good against them. A bunch of drones that need to get to work. There you go. Action looking good and expanding down here too. Double expanding is Action. He feels insanely confident in this game. But we've seen Mini do some insane stuff here too. Consumes getting researched. Arbiter Tribunal. We do not get Arbiter Tribunals in this matchup very much. We usually reserve that for PvTs. PvPs, they can be a big play too. But PvT generally where those exist. So the fact that we're getting it here in a PvZ, might we see some stasis on some Zerg units? Maybe a recall into the main base. Maybe a recall into the 4th base, top right. That'd be pretty sick. But yeah, it's going to be Mutas here. Defilers being produced. There's really not a... I mean, I guess there's a decent Hydra Lurker army down here. +2 attack and +1 armor. Gateway units are sitting at a +3 attack, +1 armor themselves. Continued armor upgrades coming in. Recall getting researched back home for the Protoss. And a 4-basing Protoss here, feeling pretty healthy. 167 supply, 53 workers, but Action's at 74 drones. 74 drones at 17 minutes. That fast 3rd and the fast 4th and a pretty fast 5th is allowing him to do this. A 6th and a 7th base is extra allowing him to do this. Plague's getting researched here pretty quickly too, and you got to do it against this gateway-style army. Are there Archons? Kind of. Are there any Reavers? Every Protoss player right now is screaming at Mini, make some Reavers! So, Dragoons can't fit through here. They're too chunky. That makes sense to me. Oh yeah, fly these Corsairs over your Hydra Ball. Beautiful. Tried to bait them into it, but Mini was having none of that. I think the Dark Archon exists solely to Maelstrom these Mutalisks. God, Storm from 8 miles away. God, Storm's range... Like, sometimes it doesn't feel like it has that much of a range, and then it does that, and you're like, okay, crazy range. 5th base on the way from Mini. He's trying to keep up economically with what this guy is doing. Oh, sneaking a Nidus Canal up here. Oh, my gosh. He sneaks a Nidus Canal up here so we can attack this base from an unexpected angle, but it does get scouted. And this army's coming over to try to deal with it. Dark Swarm pops. Dragoons hate that stuff. The Lings are outside of the Dark Swarm. It could be worse. Nice Plague. We got a Dark Archon with Plague on it. Red on red on red right now. Lurker's not even inside the Dark Swarm. Where are your obs, Mini? Observers for Mini. Let's go. Lurkers jumping up. Dark Swarm is here. Storm immediately. Always storm immediately. As soon as a Dark Swarm pops up, if you're a Protoss player, you just got to do it. There's something in there you want to kill. Generally. And right now, there's a Lurker probably in there that you want to kill. Absolutely, yes. So this has been the biggest battle of the game so far. Is this engagement here. Man, bottom left base is taken by Action too. All right, stop being distracted by Action's incredible, insanely impressive macro. Look at how many bases he has. Plague there. Dark Archon gets the Maelstrom and the Storm combo. Does not actually kill as many of those Mutas as I thought it would. But I guess they were kind of split out. Oh, I guess, yeah, they donated themselves to the cause anyway, everybody. Don't worry, Protoss friends. The Mutas all killed themselves. as they are supposed to do. We got Plague on a cannon here. Plague on buildings, not something we see a ton of, but really effective against Protoss especially. It's kind of just a small army here from Action. He's not committing a ton to this, but he's trying to harass this base. Maybe Mini overextended a little bit. Who knows? And more. Okay, Morlings coming through this tiny, tiny choke. Why is that Archon not attacking? Is he glitched out? Oh my gosh, how... Oh, he's dead now. Like, how is he not dead? Well, because he is dead, silly Falcon. Oh boy, another fantastic Dark Swarm rolling in here. Lurk. Oh my gosh, okay. Never mind. Action's committing a lot to this. And High Templar out. Oh, he's got one more Storm available. One more Storm available. He gets it off. Okay, fair enough there. This Nexus is dead. These probes are running for it. This Dark Archon doesn't have enough energy to do much of anything. Oh, no. He's got enough. But yeah, this base is toast. Action just... It's too much macro. You're playing against Action. Okay, Zealots wiped out this bottom left, like, 8th base of Actions. Congratulations on that one. What an incredible achievement. I'm being, obviously, a little sarcastic here. But my gosh, it is 183 to 169 supply. Action is on fire here. What an insanely good Zerg player this dude is. I need more Action games. I know I've cast 2 in like a week, but still. Yeah, this group of Archons, this Dark Dark Archon. Oh, did it must have cast. Oh, I missed it. I missed what he did with his energy. All right, you know what? I don't like doing this, but let's do it. Let's get a quick rewind here, because I'm sure he just used his energy about 60 seconds ago. Bum, 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 bum. Here he is. He's got 172 energy. Oh, I bet he feedbacks a Defiler. Get him. Get the Defiler. Yeah, he comes up here. He sees the Defiler, and he chases it. And he chases it, and he feedbacks it. Yay, we got it. Oh man, I just missed that by like a second because I came up here and I saw this dude getting chased, and I knew he was missing some energy. It was a feedback. I should have known. Beautiful feedback. That saves this base. I mean, okay. There's reinforcements coming up to save it with Storm and stuff. The Dark Swarm wasn't going to be enough to probably kill it, but still, great snipe on that Defiler. Sick heads-up play there by Mini. Lings in a choke against Storm and Archons. Not having the best time, but kind of splitting on the way. We're going to see some Ultralisks here. Dude, the Storm is never ending in this choke. How has there been Storm cast consistently here for like 45 seconds, it feels as if. I don't know. How do you have no kills? That guy's got 3. Probe, can you get through this? No? It sure seems like the probe tried to come through and got bounced out by its pathing. Big old Zealot Archon attack. Okay, look, if you're going to take down Action and his crazy macro, guess what you could do? Kill his bases. That will get you back on even footing for sure. That's 2 bases down. A lot of drones have died. Still 69 for Action because he had so many before. Trying to expand bottom left here as Mini. He wants this base for his own understandable desire. This Scraptastic army dealing with a bunch of Hydras of 3-2. There is yours. There is your Maelstrom. And those Hydras all get obliterated. Nicely done. I mean, not the most incredible cost-efficient use of Maelstrom, but not bad. Look, expanding here too. Yeah, this map has a billion places to expand, and Action is taking full advantage of every one of those positions. This is another free base, though. Action's not doing a great job of defending these million bases. This was a drop. Yeah, Ling drop. Adrenal Lings. Not enough against the 3-1-3 Zealots, though. Nice. Way to hold. Way to hold there. 7 Ultralisks in production at one time, though. That is something. Also, we recalled inside the main base of Action. Brought the Dark Archon along for the ride. The Darkon, as some people call them. It's not a ton of stuff here. Some Dragoons. Right, there you go. Taking down an Extractor. That totally works. Mini getting some work done, yo. He's going to take down another hatchery here. That's 3 straight bases he's killed. And he's defending his own. And he's recalling Action here. This is nuts. This is a crazy good game. Dude, RJB sends me nothing but bangers, everybody. Nothing but bangers. Guaranteed. If it's an RJB replay, it's a good to great one. Main hatchery dies. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 bases down in about the span of 60 seconds. Well, maybe 2 minutes. Maybe not 1 minute. But still. Dude, he's still in here. 3 kills, 5 kills, 10 kills. If you maelstrom a lurker, does it reveal it? That's my question right now. Don't know. 143 to 150 supply. Action's down to 47. 47! Ooh, Dark Archon dies. Workers. He was at like, what, 89 just a minute ago? Mini's been an absolute rampage trying to make this thing happen. And he's doing it. He's doing what he needs to do. You kill bases of the Zerg. You kill their workers. You starve them. You slow them down. And you feel better about yourself. Holy Ling Ultralisk drop down here, though. Yeah, these cannons are not going to save you, I'm afraid. Army heading up north into Lurkerville. Couple Ultralisks up here. They've got the 6 armor. They're working on +2 attack. They've got the +1. Here we go. Unloading. Defiler casting a Darkstorm right about here is going to win this battle. Close enough. Yeah, I mean, a couple Zealots not really going to stand. They took some early hits. Storm defending Ultras. You got to Storm Ultras a bunch of times if you want them to die. Is this another recall? How did he must have recalled up here. Where did the Arbiter go, though? I don't know, but it's working. It's working for him. He kills the Nidus. Reinforcements are not possible, or maybe that was a run-by. I don't know. But, yo, Ultralisks in here. This Archon. Blah, 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 blah. Nexus down. Archon does about 4 damage at a time to that Ultralisk. Not enough to kill it, but did drop it down to 12 HP. But the base goes down. Another base and a lot of trouble here. No huge reinforcements coming in from the Nidus, but reinforcements nevertheless arriving. This is a crazy good game. 140 to 117 supply. Action is up. 4 bases still running from Mini. 5th base toast. That's a problem. But man, Action's been losing a lot of workers. 45 drones. The saving grace is there's only 40 probes. So Action's feeling okay about that. This hatch died. What in the name of Fergus McDootson killed this base? Oh, Mini is everywhere. This map is huge. This map is huge. There's so much action going on. More Zealots running into the bottom right here, killing even more of these drones. I'm going to guess the Scourge. Oh, he stasis is the Scourge to save the Arbiter. Sick play of the week right there. Yo. Do you have any energy for more stasis? No. Ow. Dead. Oh, this bottom right is just a drone graveyard. This is a probe graveyard. I don't know why probes are still coming down in this bottom left. The same reason I don't know why there are drones down in the bottom right. Well, Ling's protecting them fairly effectively. Ling Ultra against a largely Zealot army of 323 upgrades on those boys. They are looking strong. So strong here. Got obs with them too in case there's some enemy evil lurkers about. 149 to 119 supply. Actions up. He's got the bigger army, but the Storm is the equalizer. As we always know, Ultras don't do very well against huge numbers of Zealots with better upgrades. A DT coming in. DT, a good transition to make in a PvZ when your opponent is going those Ultralisks. Nobody has a bank to speak of at all right now. But if you can't surround the Ultra, though, it's a little bit of a better trade here. This Dragoon really getting big-time hits off, though. Big swings, big upgrades there. He's going to retake this hatchery. Just going to long-distance mine it forever. Seems like that's what he's up to. Not retaking this base either. I mean, the Zerg player has been slapped around. But so is Mini. Mini's taken huge hits by losing probes and losing bases as well. This is anybody's game here at 28 minutes. I don't even know how to call this thing. The 50 supply advantage for the Zerg is amazing. But it's a good composition. There's the Plague, though. That overrides the better composition. Yeah, Lurkers in the mix here. These Ultras are both dead, though. Wow. And then a Storm there. DT in the mix. Just trying to kill as many drones. But oh my gosh, sick sick DT micro there. 41 workers here. Another plague happens. He caught his own Ultralisk with a plague. Hate to see that, but Lings and Ultras flooding in to this attempt at a 5th base again from Mini. Shuts it down. Uh-oh. Is there enough to save this top left base if it gets Ling Ultra flooded? There are no... Oh, there's one. There's one High Templar here with enough energy for a single storm. He seems to be abandoning his post a little bit and also getting obliterated by Lings too, so... rough look, my guy, my High Templar. A single Dark Swarm and this thing dies. I'm not even sure you need a Dark Swarm with this many Ultras and Lings with these upgrades, but say the Ultralisk. They focus the Nexus down. There is Protoss coming in here, though. It's not enough to save the Nexus, but I think that's it. I think Mini is toast. Losing this base was way too hard for him to overcome. He didn't have enough defense on it. He did send enough units to avenge it, but he didn't defend it from dying, which it's no real big consolation there for the top left 4th base. 3rd base is mined out. 2nd, 1st, obviously mined out. Here at the 30-minute mark, that's your game. It's 42 to 27 workers. The income for Mini is nada. He's getting income somehow. Long distance mining, I guess. Yeah, he's got some probes returning minerals there, but the long distance mine path is, I would say, a bit dangerous. Tiny bit peligro. All right, one final attempt here from Mini to win this game. He's going to come up and try to wipe out this base. Killing the bottom right base might do the same thing as well because there's nothing else going on. For everything else is mined out. Nice plague for action here. Yeah, going through that choke with plagued zealots. I don't know, maybe, but just so many Lings being produced, so many lurkers coming up. The lurker eggs getting stormed, though. Maybe he does get rid of those lurkers. Dude, Mini, no way. Mini, can you do this thing? Okay, good storm dodge on those Lings. Ultra takes the brunt of it. Not what he wants to do, but he was given orders to attack here anyway. Lings rolling in. Archons doing the splash damage. No, one of the Archons die. If the Archons all die, we're in a lot of trouble. God, this is such a scrappy little battle here, but I'm looking at these numbers top right. They don't lie. That's your GG. We are done. We're done. Yep, Mini taps out, and Action is your winner in 31 minutes of a very crazy ZVP, man. Action. Macroing all over the place, taking this base as the game ended. He went 1 base, 2 base, 3 base, 4 base, 5 base, 6 base, 7 base. I think this was 8 that he had. 8 bases, 9 bases up here too. It's a huge map with a ton of bases, with a ton of gas, as we mentioned at the start of the cast. And Action just took advantage of all of it. He's got 122 supply and 106 minerals in the bank at the end of the game. He's not killing it economically. He's not killing it with a huge, scary Zerg army. He just has more than the Protoss, and that's what it takes. Yeah, the insufficient defense on this top left base by Mini was game-ending for him. Not that he had a ton of resources left here anyway. He would have needed to take a base somewhere else. This base dying was maybe more indicative of the fact that he wasn't going to win this game. If he couldn't defend this 5th attempt, what was he going to do? He did a fantastic job wiping out every base along this bottom that Action was trying to roll with, really forcing Action up to the north to get most of the stuff going. Actually, you know what? I'm curious. I want to find out what killed this bottom right base, because it was Zealots, but did they recall down there? Did they just run? Oh, the base is already dead at 26 minutes. Let's keep it going. Hit that like button, by the way, if you enjoyed that one. That was insane. I think Mini played a very, very good game. Like getting... Okay, so the Zealots are already here. That's a problem for my attempt here. 23 minutes, maybe? Yeah, Mini... He went on a rampage, right? He wiped out like 5 hatcheries. But I think the larger problem was that Action had 5 hatcheries he could afford to lose, you know? Yeah, so these guys come here. High Templar just absolutely wanders in and gets 15 kills. Okay. Yeah, I think he just walked that High Templar down. La 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 la. And then there is the recall up here. Dark Swarm trying to defend it. These zealots hanging out. Cool stuff. I guess it's the... No, these zealots... Where the heck do those dudes come from? Drones actually pitting this High Templar into a corner and assassinating him. Just, wow, put him in a cage and beat him to death. Holy smokes. That was nuts. And then these zealots... Okay, yep, they just wander down. They just walk right down here. There's nothing to defend this base. I'm talking about Mini not having enough to defend the top left. The bottom right for action was just as bad. Not a single sunken down here. Nothing. This base dies to 3 zealots because this drop inside the main base is so distracting for action. And he's trying to hold on to this thing, and an army's sharking around the area, and he wanted to try to kill this base, couldn't quite pull that off. So yeah, he just got his attention everywhere at once. All of these drones die. This hatchery dies. That's crazy. What a crazy little 2-minute switch there. Yeah, and at this stage, I think the Protoss is in a fine position. This bottom left base is alive. The top left base is alive. He's wiped out Action's bases. I mean, Action is effectively on 1 mining base right now. But the Dark Swarm and the Plague and the Lurkers and the Ultras and the fully upgraded Lings... By fully upgraded, I mean they don't have 3 attack at this stage of the game, but they will. They definitely will. And yeah, it's just 2 Zealots. That's it. 10 kills on this Zealot, 5 kills on this Zealot. They get the hatch. The army doesn't show up in time to save it. They avenge it, just like what happens up here later. Crazy. Like an absolutely insanely good game. What a battle. Just back and forth all over the place. Action getting knocked down to effectively 1 base of income. Reestablishes the bottom right to go to kind of 2 bases. He's only got 45 workers, but making sure this base number comes up is a priority for him. He manages to shut that down. And yeah, he just never retakes this base, or... I think he eventually retook that one. Drones had to evacuate because more Zealots are here. The Lings pop out and save their day. Man, and the killer stasis on those Scourge, but it doesn't save the Arbiter entirely. And Mini's trying to long distance mine from this base while he's throwing up a Nexus. That's insane. Yeah, the long distance mining. This base, yeah, this base was key. He was really trying his best to hold this one. God, the Nexus got, and then it gets canceled. He just can't hold it against the sheer number of Lings and Ultras here. And then this base dies because the army's out of position, but once again, effectively mined out. So that's not good, and yeah, that's just your GG. You're done. Mini tries to make one more grand attempt to win this game. Killing this base might have allowed him to stay in it. But he couldn't make it through this choke. It's weird, a Zerg player holding a choke, you know? Keeps those Lings out of the storm. Just throwing more units at this narrow area as much as he can. Once the Archons are dead, that's it. And Mini taps out. Woof! Woof, I say. End of the day there. 271,000 points from Action, 250,000 from Mini. Outproducing the Protoss player by a 4-to-1 ratio is crazy. And yeah, got out-killed 3-to-1, but an outproducing 4-to-1, that'll do. Both players raised similar numbers of buildings and outspending here today, Action, by 19,000 resources in about 30 minutes. The numbers add up. So GG. That was something. That was definitely a great game from Action. Mini tried to hang on there, but I just think once Action is on 8 bases, it's going to be very hard to beat him, no matter how many bases you kill from that point onward, right? He's banked up a bunch. He's got too many bases for you to cover entirely. He'll start defending a little bit better, and that'll do. That was, man, that was so good. I don't even... Like, I don't want to epic tag that thing, but it was an excellent ZVP. Thanks again, RJB, for sending it in, and that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.